Here lately, the name of the Baylor game has basically been survive and advance. Today, they took that to another level, beating Texas Christian in triple overtime to improve their record to 9-0. News 10's Royden Ogletree made the trip up I-35 today with the Bears.
Darby, the sprinklers are all on behind me. All the lights are off in the stadium, and you really could not tell by the looks of things that we just had a 3-overtime thriller on our hands at Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth. Baylor comes away with a 29-23 thrilling victory over rival TCU. Now, this really was a weird game. It was 9-9 at the end of regulation, and John Mayers, the walk-on kicker, had to kick a 51-yard field goal, the longest of his career by far. He says he hasn't kicked a field goal that long since high school.
So, I mean, it's been a long time, but, you know, we worked on some longer field goals in practice, like I'd say upper 40s this week, and I think that helped. But, you know, I just knew I had to hit my best ball. And my teammates needed me, and was happy to make the kick and help send the game to overtime.
The offense really couldn't get anything going in regulation, but in overtime, it became a touchdown barrage. Charlie Brewer ran in for a score and connected with Denzel Mims twice in the end zone to pull away from TCU, and the defense came up big in OT when they had to, with Graylin Arnold getting his second interception of the day to seal things for the Bears.
It was a rough one, you know. It was a lot of times in that game where I feel like most of the world thought that we was going to lose, you know, just from the situations we was in. You know, it was a blessing to have John Mayers make that field goal. That was a big one. Like, was it 51, 52 yards? You know, that was a blessing right there. And once we got that second chance, we was like, okay, we got to nut up and play football.
Now, of course, this sets up the game that a lot of Baylor fans have been looking forward to, a primetime matchup with the Oklahoma Sooners, who will be ranked in the top 10 as well. We'll see where Baylor comes in next week's rankings. We could have a top 10 matchup on our hands on the Brazos. But for now, in Fort Worth, Royden Ogletree, KWTX News 10 Sports.
All right, thanks, Royden. And speaking of Baylor's next game against OU, ESPN's College Game Day announced that they will be stopping in Waco on Saturday for that matchup. Very exciting times for the Baylor Bears for sure. Well, the crew